bro, how you been, man?
Yeah,
What's
good, bro.
up,
Good,
dude?
good, good. How
Is
are
this
you,
why?
man?
Is this
How are
why
you?
you put? This is why you've put it off, like for the past 6 weeks, bro. It
Yeah,
looks
you ever
like
seen the
you've. It
trim?
looks like, yeah, but it looks like you've aged like 1,000 years,
Yeah, I'm 1,000 years old now, man. Like, it's a bit peak, but it's a bit peak. What's going on, people? See
bro.
the
This is your
people
first
joining
live
the
in
live.
like ever, isn't it?
Probably ever, yeah, like,
How have I done this? I've
not,
actually this. Alright, this is going in the books. It's like your first live.
you could say,
Like,
like, I guess it's like, I did like radio, but like, not since
no,
then,
but yeah,
really.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, apart from radio, bro, when are you ever on live? Never, never.
I don't think I've been on live since the whole, like, lockdown quarantine, literally, like, nothing.
How you been anyway? What you been doing during quarantine?
Um, just chilling, man. Just been making music and that, trying to learn some music, keeping up with music, production, news, what's going on, jabs, what's going on.
What is this angle you're
Yeah,
giving us?
boy, I ain't got nothing to lean it on, innit? I'm sitting outside, but there's nothing to lean it on. So,
Is that not hurting your back?
nah, not really. Not really.
Okay, calm, calm, calm. Alright,
Yeah, bro. I
so
see your trim, dude. See your trim.
I had to just appreciate it, man.
Sharp, sharp,
Appreciate
sharp,
it, sharp,
sharp,
sharp.
sharp, sharp.
But yeah, so going to your career, bro. So like, how did DJing start for you? How did it all begin?
Um, boy, let's go back. So a couple of years ago, my brother took home some decks and he
Yeah,
just brought them home and left them on the table and he was just chilling, getting into his own. He was usually like a funky house DJ, getting into that. And then I just thought I wanted to try it. And at first, I'll be going to like house parties and I thought it looked quite fun. So I thought, let me just try really. But then I've always been a fan of music and different genres and just all sorts, really, just trying to be creative with it, really.
what type of music did you grow up with?
Mm, so like hip life, really. So like anyone who's Ghanaian in the live, I don't know, like hip life, Ghanaian music, and then obviously like the R&B and hip hop that we like 90s, some 80s, but mainly 90s, really.
So when did you start kind of being more multi-genre in that sense? When did that start coming into play?
Mm, I feel like I've always been someone who likes like different genres of music, so I don't want to put myself in one like specific lane. I
Yeah,
just wanna, I like experimenting with different types in it. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, all sorts really.
So for you, who do you look up to DJ wise in the industry?
Oh boy, there's like EZ, there's even some of the current DJs coming up. I still take inspiration from them too, but I'd say EZ is the main one
Yeah.
who really inspires me and like his journey and everything, man, everything.
So is there any more? Like just EZ? Just EZ or
Ma-
is there any more?
Ah, there's a lot. There's a lot of people to name, but he's the
Okay,
main one
I'll
who
give
I
you
say
three. I'll give you three.
three main inspirations
Yeah.
DJs. Hmm. I'm on the spot and I've been to so many of these interviews and
Bro, you should know the question. You've been on like 50 of them, man.
in every one.
You've been nearly in every one.
Yeah, bro. Let me see. I guess from their journeys and like what they've been doing, Westwood is like an OG. EZ is the second one, and then if I say a younger DJ, I'll say like Nathan Dorr, Brusky, them type of names there. Really, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They keep it from both like eras, really.
So what's been the journey for you from starting to now? Like what gigs have you been doing? Yeah, what's been happening?
Yeah, journey from then to now, I'd say. So I started at uni
Yeah.
at Brunel. So I started doing uni parties, did those for a few years. Big up ice cream. And then from uni parties, I've been doing all sorts. So it's been in and out. So I
Mm.
got to do things like carnival. I got to do things with artists. But main thing that got me started and it's been going through now is like uni parties and then club gigs, some boat gigs, some weddings, just a range really.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
What's been the highlight for you?
Ooh, highlight is probably so last year I got to play at Park Life.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That was crazy. Energy was all the way up. I'd say Park Life. I'd say Notting Hill Carnival. I'd say I did Ministry of Sound. That's a personal highlight for me, I'd say personally. But yes, I'd say Park Life, Ministry of Sound, and Carnival probably main highlights, I'd say.
What is it about Ministry of Sound that makes it so good?
Just the name, like the brand, the name, just being able to play in that venue, innit? It's sick. Like seeing all the rooms, seeing all the equipment, everything, innit? Big up personally, yo.
So for you, what is like your kind of biggest achievement you've done?
Probably Carnival, because I play a bit of dancehall and a bit of soca. I know that's what it's about, but
Yeah.
I know Carnival's mainly about those two genres. I don't play as much as maybe other people do. So getting to play at Carnival, I got to do it twice. Getting to play at Carnival is just, yeah, it's mad. So, like seeing the crowd, everything. Different vibes, man. I know you be catching wines there, innit? Catching wines.
That's you, bro. I know you're catching wines daily, bro. I don't know you see you're laughing because you know. You're laughing because you know, bro. This guy, you're like, hey, come here.
No comment, no comment, no comment.
Once you take off that hat, bro.
You got to see that angle there. Nothing else.
So what's your kind of take? I know, like, you're upset about the whole Carnival situation this year. So what's your kind of take on Carnival this year? And, like, do you think government will, like, keep it off? And do you think it's going to come back next year or what?
I think it'll come back next year. This year is obviously peak. Don't know if you caught it. Boris Johnson was just online, like, just announcing their new announcement about.
What was he saying about the lockdown? Because I didn't see it.
It's mostly the same, but it was talking about how if you're having barbecues, you can have like 6 people max from different households. If you're having barbecues, you got a social distance, all that stuff, really. But so it's mostly the same.
You can go see friends. You can go see friends, basically.
In a way, like, yeah.
Barbecue.
Bring my barber, yeah. Get it going. Big up soul. What you said?
No, so yeah, what's your kind of take on it? Do you think it's gonna come back, Carnival, or not?
I think it'll definitely be coming back, but obviously this year it's a bit really like it depends how things go.
Are you sure it'll come back? Like, what, 4 million people around Notting Hill in like one small area? Yeah, like, I mean, it's not small, but
yeah,
smallish.
I don't know. Maybe not next year. I don't know. It's like when you think about it, because of like social distancing and keeping safe. I'm not sure if it will definitely come back next year, but it's too big of an event. It's too like iconic for it.
Do you think it's kind of got less more about the soca side of things, or is that still there? Because obviously it's changed massively since when it started and since back in the day and everything.
What do I think Carnival's still about, like soca, everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, it still is, but then you got like the drill and the hip hop and the UK music that people are gonna come to that for. So because it's a big crowd.
Do you think that's ruined it?
Yes and no, but there's still a lot of like soca and dancehall there, like Afrobeats that's still there. So I don't think it's ruined it at all, really. The crowd still goes for the mainly dancehall. They still go for that, really. So yeah, man.
So I know you're an artist DJ.
Yeah.
How did that happen? How did that come about?
It's crazy random. I think I think it came through the mashups. So like I was posting the mashups online a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And then so firstly it was Jay Orfa, so big up Jay Orfa. He's a Nepali artist, so he saw the mashups I was posting, and then his manager hit me up in the DMs to jump at the opportunity, really. And then it's the same with Jay Silver, and then another artist who I've been with is Elijah Mello, sorry. So it's Jay Silver, Jay Orfa.
With Jay Silver, who's the best one you've worked with?
On the spot. Probably because of the opportunity so far, probably Jay Silver for Park Life. So that was just another level, getting to meet other UK artists, and then obviously spinning in front of that crowd, it's gotta be part life
Mm.
probably.
What's happening with Jay Silver
Yeah.
at the moment? Like we haven't heard a lot from him.
He's cool, man. He's probably he's working on new music, and he's probably like all of us, just chilling through quarantine and that, really. But he's been on a few different projects, features and that. But yeah, he's always working. He's always working.
So, do you think it's helped you getting these gigs, being the artist DJ, or do you think it's been the same? Or
right now it's been the same, but maybe it depends how you move, really. Because in me personally, I'd want to build my own brand, and then not just be known for being an artist DJ, really.
Yeah, I know we're having this discussion about artist DJs. So, like, what's your kind of take on the whole situation? Is it like a right time, right place kind of thing, or is it like you should kind of wait, or
what, for linking up with artists?
Yeah. Because
Um,
obviously you got to get with the right artist who you think is gonna actually blow and all of that stuff. Because you could just end up with someone who has a one-hit wonder kind of thing, and that's it.
I think it's about the vibe. So if you don't vibe with the artist yourself,
Yeah.
then it don't make sense to really be their DJ. Or if you don't like their music, so it doesn't matter whether it's a big artist or small. If you don't like their music, or you don't think they're gonna be like a big success, then there's no point really being their DJ. That's what I think, really.
So, what advice would you give to up-and-coming DJs trying to get into the scene and trying to get the gigs?
I'm still up and coming too, innit? Yeah, man. I'd say probably
I don't think
network.
you're still up-and-coming, bro. I wouldn't say you're still up-and-coming.
Yeah,
You're the same as me. You wouldn't put you the same as me. I wouldn't say you're the same as me.
Nah, you've blown, man. You've blown.
No, I haven't
You've
blown, bro. How have I blown if there's no sets? How have I blown if there's no sets, bro? Like, okay, I may have blown in the group chats, but not in the sets yet.
Yeah, you're the guy, man. You're the guy.
No, but like, what's your opinions and like, sorry, not opinions, sorry. What's your advice?
I'd say definitely network. So network with other DJs. So, because obviously some DJs may not want to network or like help other DJs, really, but just network. Don't be afraid to like support other DJs. If you're feeling other DJs or other artists, then support them, innit? Show support.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's my main one, I'd say, just to network with other DJs and try and find something that makes you a bit different, really. Yeah, that's my main
how hard
two.
is it at the moment to kind of find that uniqueness? Because like obviously the game is oversaturated. How hard is it to get that niche kind of bit in the market?
It's getting harder because obviously like everybody in their line is like a DJ in it these days. But like I'd say you have to base it on something that you like and something that you want to throw into your sets or something that you want to show people, really.
Yeah. So how have you? Yeah,
harder, yeah. It is harder to do that, but I think if you just base it on something that you like, then you'll find it easier, I think. Yeah.
When did the mashup idea come, and like why did you start that?
Boy, the mashups came so like around 2015, 2014. So it came through just me not my SoundCloud got taken down twice or three times.
Yeah.
And then that really annoyed me. And so I've always liked making mashups through just trying to make my set a bit different. And then carrying it on is mainly because of my SoundCloud being taken down. And then I wanted to just dedicate my SoundCloud to the mashups to just make them, really. And then, yeah, people seem to like them. So that's all right, man. Yeah.
And how many years have you done that for now? Is it like 3 or 4? 3?
What, the mashups?
Yeah.
No, like 5 or 6 years. 5 or 6 years.
So it's going strong. It's still going strong.
It's going okay. It's going okay, man. Just always getting ideas, really. Yeah, it's going okay, but yeah, okay.
So obviously, for people who don't know, Denz mashup was featured on Tiger's account. So like, how was that? Must have been sick for you. Like, how did that feel like?
Yeah, mental, man. Like I've always like loved his music, and then seeing that on my phone, I nearly dashed my phone when I saw the DM in it saying that he wanted me to send it. I nearly wanted to dash my phone, like, but yeah, it was.
Bro, just losing you a bit.
Yo, hello.
Just losing you. Yeah.
Yo, can you hear me?
All good. Yeah, all good.
Yeah. What was I saying?
Like, you nearly dashed your phone.
Yeah, I did nearly touch my phone. I nearly touched my phone, like, cause seeing him asking, he asked me in the DMs to send him the mashup
Yeah.
and to send him the video and all that. So when I thought it was fake, cause I thought it was somebody else, like pretending or something, pros and that. But yeah, I was just, I didn't think it was real. Firstly, when he messaged me, it was crazy.
That must have been mad, bro. Like, obviously, like, I know both of us, we like Tiger, so, like, to have an artist that you properly like as well must be sick to get a DM from and say, can you send this?
Yeah, mad. Like, what was I thought he was gonna delete it. So when he posted it, I thought he was gonna delete it like in the same day or something or whatever. But then
But it's still up
I
there.
got people tagging me. Yeah, it's still there. Crazy, man. Crazy.
What other artists do you want? What other artists would you like to see your mashup? Sorry.
Wait, say that again. Your phone. Something went mad.
What other mashups would you like another artist to see or repost it?
Really, like all of them, but I'd say more of the UK ones. So
yeah,
the artist I really want, and Afrobeat. So the artist I really want to like get attention of is like Burna Boy. So yeah, I'd say Afrobeat artists I'm looking at especially, and UK artists to really. But I'm not really aiming for one artist really. I just make them. I enjoy making them survive. So yeah, man.
So going to your sets in general, like, have you had any bad kind of things with promoters, managers, any mishaps?
Man. Let me see. So I
said, let me see. You got loads.
Yeah. We all do, innit? We all do. I'd say, so the most recent one I could say is with a manager, innit? So it's a manager in Shoreditch so I was playing in a bar for about a year or two, and then a new manager came in, and then he told me to switch up the music to like make it more cheesy and more for girls. But then I thought that urban was working, and then me and him had arguments for like hours on end after nights and that, and then yeah, people like that really, managers in Shoreditch. Some managers in Shoreditch, you know.
I said just Shoreditch.
That's the main one, like more recently, like, but it's the same issue like when you get managers asking you to switch it up or play something to make people dance or all those vague things there in it. But
like, I know you've been contributing on this question, so what's your kind of take on reality TV stars? Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah. So what's your take on reality TV stars?
Big up Esther, big up PJ, yo. But you know my take on the reality thing, innit? The Paris Hilton thing, innit? So.
But like, yeah, I know, but like, not everyone else knows. I know.
I think it's okay in a way where if that's your journey, then fair enough. But at the same time, I think you got to put the work in, really. So you can't really try and coast it just because you're famous or you was on Love Island or whatever other show in it. Like, just put the effort in it. Put the work in.
Yeah, so like for you, it's more like if you get to know the craft and knowledge about the whole thing, then it's worth it.
Yeah, if you show that you enjoy the music and you're not there for the money or those type of reasons there, then I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But
yeah,
man. Yeah, you're right, PJs too. Everyone's on a clout thing where they just think the DJ's gonna get them girls or whatever in it. But yeah, man.
Yeah, we spoke about this, like, when it's something that people think, oh, they see you doing well, they're like, oh, we're seeing you do this and blah blah blah. They want to jump on it.
Yeah, like people just do it because of that the perception in it. So when they're behind the decks, they might think it's gonna get them. Yeah, like PJ say, more clout in it. But I just think it should be about a thing where if you really enjoy it, then calm in it, do it. But if you're doing it for clout, then that's a bit dead. So
Try and bank off one moment of fame. Yeah.
That's a real over here. That's real.
So in the next kind of 5 years, where do you see yourself?
Boy, out of Corona, and hopefully out of Corona and that.
Well, I think, well, bro, if it's 5 years, then I don't know where I'm going to another country, bro. Like, I ain't trying to be at home in 5 years.
Nah. No one's trying to be on that wave, innit, man? Nah, I say
No way.
in 5 years, hopefully playing in a lot of other countries a lot more often, playing at more festivals, maybe doing a tour. Yeah, man.
Is there an artist you want to work with after lockdown, or
Wait,
are you happy with the
someone called me Michael Blackson. Oh, man. Artist-wise, well, I'm trying to work with more upcoming artists, really, but I'd say big artists like Afrobeats, Burna Boy.
Yeah.
UK-wise, like, just being on more bills of, like, the Skeptors and Gigs and all those people there, really. But
have you ever wanted
I'd say
be in a DJ agency, or have you been in one, or?
Oh shit, there's a fly near me. Yeah. I've been sort of a part of one, but I don't really mind, really. If it's gonna help get working, I don't mind really being in one or not being in one, really. Yeah, doesn't matter.
So, with your overseas, have you had any overseas sets, and which countries would you want to tour at or do a set in?
No, I've never been overseas. That's one thing I've never done yet, man. So I've been lucky enough to play at all these other different types.
What countries?
Caribbean, somewhere in Africa as well. I'd say something about France really just sounds sick to play there. And everyone talks about Dubai as well. Croatia's a good one.
Yeah, Croatia.
Dubai. There's a festival called Wuha. I want to play in that country. I think it's in Holland.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that one. Fresh Island, I want to do. Fresh Island is the one I want to do.
That'd be mad, yeah.
Fresh Island in the next couple years. That's a big one.
It'll be next level, man. Playing in Croatia. I know playing around Europe would be a good vibe as well. Big up Ariane.
Like Netherlands is good. Netherlands is such a good vibe.
Yeah, man. Yo, what's going on, Nick Hill? Yo.
Bro, what? So with your genres, is there a favorite genre, or are you kind of like all between genres, or have you got a favorite one?
I'm between genres, but one probably Afrobeats, but then there's old school R&B, there's old school hip hop. I like dancehall, but I'm probably not as deep with it as others. But yeah, definitely dancehall. But I'd say the main one is probably Afrobeats. Man said K-pop, you know. Hey, man said K-pop.
I don't know what you're doing, bro, in your spare time, but you could do your K-pop thing, bro.
Yeah, that's a new little vibe there, boy. Big up Milan, big up Milan.
R&B bags, yeah. What's your take on the warm-up sets? DJs not playing their part. Have you had that before?
Yeah, so maybe when you start out, some DJs have had it, like whether they want to admit it or not, ain't it? But like, I think you gotta play your part, really. Yeah. So if you're warming up, then warm up in it, and keep the vibes nice. Don't try and play like Maho Bamba and D Block early and all that stuff, man. Like keep the vibes nice. Keep playing more for the ladies, I think, as well.
Yeah, warm-up DJs is an art form in itself. Yeah, if you can do the best warm-up set, anyone's booking you. Any DJ even wants you on it. Like every DJ will want you on your set because they'll know you can warm it up.
It's the most important set. It's the most important set of the night. Like if you warm it up right, it gets everybody in the mood, and then when the headline comes on, it sets them up to smash it and just kill it, innit? Yeah.
Trust me, like. You know what? There's nothing better than pleasing the DJs on the lineup. If you can do that, it's sorted.
Yeah.
No, carry on.
Yeah, with warm up, like you just gotta play it right.
Yeah,
So there's some
push
crowds that
everything.
don't really they think warming up is some people don't some crowds don't really care about warm up like that. But
Yeah.
then other crowds are just yeah, they care about like teaching them about music like the 90s, early 2000s, all them tunes there really, yeah.
Mm-mm. Have you wanted to take DJs under your wing and kind of give them out to promoters and stuff like that, or is that not really your thing?
Um it's not been my thing yet, but probably very soon, yeah. Most likely later this year or some point next year. I'm looking to do something along them lines there for sure, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you got to take them on a
Yeah,
journey, literally. Like
real, real.
yeah,
So,
like you can't just jump into 2020 in the first 2 seconds of your set. You get me?
boy, some people do that, innit? But
It's just like,
I can't really.
you know
It's
what?
true,
Like
innit?
it's like there are some people that do it because they want to throw the other DJ off, but there's some people that actually just don't know what a warm up set is. Like I know there's some
Nah, man.
people because you don't get taught it. It's not like in school you go, oh, this is what a warm up set is. You get me? Like no one teaches you what a warm up set is.
You just have to know, innit? So, like,
Yeah.
you have to judge the songs by how they sound, and then just know, like, if it's gonna be right for the time of night. Because you don't even have to just be old school, innit? Like, if it's
Mm.
just like a mellow vibe, then that's calm, innit? Really.
What makes your set unique compared to other DJs?
Um, I feel like the mashups are doing okay, yeah, to help the set different, make it different. But then also, I've been trying to host a bit more, but I'm trying to improve that really, just to just to be a better host and just get more comfortable. Because
What's the
people really
best
know
set
me
you've
when I
ever done?
started. Yeah. The best set I've done, oh man, uh, man, as in wait, what one single set,
Yeah, yeah,
one, oof. Um, yeah, I'd say so. I played for my guy. Big up Bruce. Big up Bruce. Yes, yes. I played for my guy Maney, so we did an EP. He did an EP launch party, and I got
yeah.
to play the after party of it.
Hmm.
And when I was playing that set, I just felt like every track was hitting the crowd, and it was more old school vibes. So I
Yeah,
played.
yeah.
It'll probably be that set. It was at Camden Assembly, so that was good
Sick,
vibes
man.
there, man. Literally.
I swear you did you did a bit, was that ministry? I don't know. You done like a couple freshers things. Was that a ministry as well, or was that another club?
What the ministry event or
I don't know.
just freshers? Or
Freshers, yeah. Like where have you done them? Which unis and which like areas?
uni wise, I played a lot at Brunel, so
Yeah,
they're always really, really, really sick there. And ministry, so that was for Nepalese crowds. So I got to play. They got an end of year celebration called December Madness,
okay.
and that was at Ministry of Sound, and I got to play at that.
Do
Two
you
years
think
in a row.
freshers is kind of holding up the scene at the moment?
Freshers.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I think it's getting like deader like over the years. Really, like the crowd's not getting
Mm.
as good really, because they just want to jump into the hype shit and not really build it in it. Big up
Yeah,
man like
yeah, yeah.
CB. Big up
CB.
CB.
Yeah. You could say
Yeah.
like even if you look at CB as well, doing like the fresher stuff and uni stuff, I feel like that scene is actually popping more than clubbing. Low key, I think. In my
Yeah, so I
opinion, I
see
think it
Stevie,
does.
he's played at Walkabout
Yeah.
and he plays like Roy Holloway in it as well. Yeah, those events look tense. So I guess if you got the right crowd,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it's
true, true,
sick.
true.
Yeah,
What
man.
someone's I think someone said, oh yeah. What is the best tracks to play in a warm up set?
Um, for me, best tracks to play in a warm-up set are probably like old school R&B, so like the Ja Rule and Ashanti, and people like Bobby Valentino. If you know, then yeah, like a range really, like
Mm.
just old school 2000 vibes, some 90s vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. And more for the ladies as well, I think, as well.
What's the song you're throwing down for the ladies?
Ah, probably there's like Always on Time. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Destiny's Child, so good. Um, Yeah, mainly those two. Those two stand out in my head. Say My Name, that's
Say My
another
Name.
one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a great one, yeah.
That's like
Destiny
one of the
Child, mainly.
bait songs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have to play that one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's a bait one. Take them back in time. Yes, yes. That's real. Big up Dylan, yo.
So, in terms of your DJing as well, where do you want to take it? Like, do you want to take where? Are you more the type of scratching type as well, or type mixes selection, or do you want to learn more things? What do you want to learn as well?
Um, I wanna learn how to scratch more. So like big up Andy Purnell. He's crazy with it. I wanna learn how to
Mm,
scratch like on that level there. But I'd say I'm more of like a blending DJ. So
yeah.
I try and go off more of my song selection and just going through more of a journey, I'd say. But I think I can scratch too, but I'd say I'm more of a blender and taking it on a journey, I'd say.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So with your radio with your radio stuff, how did that start for you, and are you enjoying that? And has that helped you get on the mic more?
Yeah, radio's definitely helped. So when I started that a while ago with Bold FM
Yeah,
with Man Like 90. And then I think it helped me get on the mic more because you have to do it, innit? So when you're doing your shows, because I think I did a few shows without even going on the mic once, and I
yeah,
realized that's a bit dead, innit? And then you got to interact with people more, innit? And then just get people involved more, really. So I think it's helped me get on the mic more through radio for sure, and then
Do you
just
find it
trying it
hard?
out. Yeah, I won't like over time I've gradually gotten into it more and just have to vibe with it, innit?
Yeah.
And even sometimes I've drunk to like get on the mic, but like now I don't. I just try and
You
do
can
it,
just do
innit?
it. You
Just
can do
try and
it.
do it. I think I can. I'm still learning, still learning, man.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Like you're always learning, innit? So during this
Mhm.
period, what have you learned in general? What's one thing you learned in general, and what's one thing you learned in DJing or production, kind of thing?
Um, One thing I've learned in production, I guess I've been looking a lot at Serato Sample
Yeah.
and Fruity Loops a lot more. I used to use Fruity Loops when I was younger, but I've been using that a bit in my time. And then DJ wise, I'd probably say I'm trying to learn how to scratch a bit better. Just
Okay.
just get different types of scratches and just throw them in sets. And yeah, maybe
Are
some
you
routines of that suit, but yeah.
are you enjoying this period, or are you kind of done with it?
I feel done with it because I want that trim in it. I want that trim. But
You need that trim.
yeah, boy, I'm seeing your trim in it, but yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
I was so gassed. You don't understand. I'm so gassed for this, man. Who
That's why
inspired
you
you to
moved it, man.
DJ?
That's why you moved it. Who inspired me to DJ? Um, I've already said before, so EZ, and then Major Lazer in a way. So I was watching some of their live sets. I was watching through some of their live sets and seeing how they would just mash it up with
Yeah,
crowds and yeah. I'd say EZ, Major Lazer, Westwood, mm, DJ Craze even. So like the
yeah, yeah.
BPM guys, like those guys
Have you
more
wanted to
recently DJ
produce your own
Puffy.
tracks?
Yeah, I want to go into production for sure, innit? It's just obviously it's not gonna come overnight, though, innit? It's gonna take time, but
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
100%, man. I wanna learn how to produce and then jump up that side of things as well.
Bro, I'm waiting for a tune from you, man. I'm waiting for a track. You gotta release a track.
Hopefully, innit? Like I wanna get it to a level first where it's good enough for me to put out, so I don't wanna rush it or
Yeah,
it be
yeah.
like anything like half effort.
What cities do you think are popping at the moment? Well, not during this period, but like were popping in the clubbing scene.
Um, London's okay, but then I think places like Birmingham,
What's wrong with London?
Manchester, people in London are a bit bougie, I feel like, but
Central,
that's what I
Central.
think.
That's West End.
Yeah, yeah, mainly. But like, I say London's okay. Then Manny, Birmingham.
Yeah,
I know I've heard a lot about Leicester,
yeah.
Bristol. Yeah, those places. I think if anything, I think Manny and Birmingham, they're the two.
What city do you want to tour after this in the UK?
Mainly all of them really, but those two, Coventry,
Mm.
Liverpool, everywhere, man.
Yeah, yeah.
These flies are buzzing, fucking
But yeah, you could do that though, easy though. Like,
hell. Hopefully, like I want to do it off my own name. I wouldn't mind doing it with
yeah,
an artist, but then I want to do it off my own name as well.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you kind of felt
Mm.
that being with an artist has kind of held you back in the sense of like you couldn't like you were doing these things because they got it for you as well, or do you think it was fine because you were a good DJ anyway and all of that stuff?
Um, I think being being an artist DJ, it's not holding you back. It just depends how you use it, really, how you use the title.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Does
don't
it
think it's
matter
held
to
me
you
back
having it
anymore.
in your bio or not?
Not really. Like it's like what Giovanni said the other day, and it's like your CV.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you have it on your page, it's like a glimpse of what people see. What you do just by a glimpse, and then they could dive
Mm-hmm.
into your content and everything as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How have you kind of
But I don't think
utilized
that.
your social media to like get your following and get your followers?
How have I what just the mashups, and I'm trying to think of new content ideas just to keep it going in it, especially during quarantine and that. But
Yeah, during this time, there's not many posts you can really do, but it's the throwback post, isn't it?
yeah, you just have more fun with it as well. I'm trying to just not think about it as much, just have more fun, I'd say.
Mm,
And then more
definitely.
recently with Shine Some Light as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what's happening with that? Why did you want to do that?
Um, so for a couple of years, I've always wanted to do something linked to an upcoming talent, and I launched the mix with it in 2017, and
Yeah.
then for a while I was just taking a break with it, and then I thought I want to start doing this more often and actually make a platform out of it. So I thought,
Mm,
why not? Innit? Let's just try in it and see
yeah, yeah,
how
definitely.
things go. Really,
So
yeah,
how's it going?
it's going okay. It's getting some good support early, so appreciate that as well. And then I'm just planning a lot of content for that. So like freestyles, maybe podcasts, like all sorts really. So I want to get it going ASAP really. So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Do you think, okay, so your take on these lives and stuff, do you think when we come out of quarantine, it won't be like this and everyone will forget about these lives, or do you think people are still going to do the lives?
Um, I think people are still gonna do them, but not as much. So people will forget about it. I think because
Yeah.
everyone's gonna be back in the clubs, in it, hopefully, and then just out. So I think
Mm.
people they won't be as many lives. It might be like once a week, maybe if you're indoors or something, maybe once a week.
But even when clubs don't, because obviously lockdown's going to be eased June 15th. So even
Mm,
by then, clubs won't be open. So I don't think clubs will open until September, October. So I'm still going to be
mm.
doing this. So like, hopefully people still like carry it on and people still like watch other DJs and stuff like that, because obviously that's our only way of showcasing the talent kind of thing.
Yeah, like I think people should still carry them on. It's sick. Like some
Mm.
people have benefited a lot from it as well.
Did you get help along your way to where you are?
Yeah, 100%. So big up cases. He's helped me a bit even. So early on, we used to play in Camden
Yeah.
at Fest before Proud. We used to play there. But yeah, other DJs have helped me a lot. Um, other just with like advice on how to be in your sets, how to like present yourself, how to network. Yeah, man. People, what's the single best piece of advice you have received? Hmm. Uh, it's probably just to be humble, innit? I feel like I'm
Mm.
quite humble. I
Yeah,
say just
yeah.
to be humble. Don't. Yeah, I can't
You
word
gotta
it.
be
I said, but
humble
just be
in this game. You gotta be humble. Like
humble.
this, otherwise no one's taking you seriously anyway.
Yeah, like if you're arrogant in it, you're not really gonna get anywhere. Like it'll come back around eventually
Yeah,
for you.
definitely. Do you look to branding as a
But
big thing as well?
yeah, 100%, 100%. About what things can people can connect to your brands and what your brand is about for sure. How
How
people
for
will
you?
book
How
you.
did you get your branding up there? And have you had to rebrand yourself or not?
I've only rebranded myself once in terms of like the
Yeah,
logo, but I'd say, did you say how did I get the branding up? You said.
yeah.
Uh, so big up Chadley. He helped me design the logo, but it's just about being consistent, I think. So if you're
Mm,
doing whatever you're putting alongside your brand, whether it's like mashups or mixes or how you are in events, if you're consistent with it, I think
yeah,
people will catch on to it eventually. If they're
yeah,
feeling it anyway,
definitely.
they'll catch on to it.
What's
Hmm.
your take on the whole clubbing scene though? Like, do you think anything's gonna change coming back, or do you think it's all gonna go back to the same?
Mm, I think it's gonna take a while before it goes back to like normal,
Yeah,
for sure, for sure. But maybe people will appreciate music more. I don't know, because some of the DJs doing the lives, they're really got in,
mm,
and maybe you'd hope people will respect the DJ more, innit? Hopefully.
yeah, definitely. You know what?
Mm,
It's weird though on these lives because obviously people are putting out songs that you wouldn't hear in the clubs. Like obviously there are songs
mm.
there, but like you know how like God's Plan or Mo Bamba will go off in a club, or the live that would
Yeah,
never ever go off. Like imagine playing Mo Bamba on a live. Like
you
it's
gotta
not.
gas yourself, don't it? Like,
So catch yourself.
yeah, if you play it on your live in it, then you gotta like have your own mosh pit and that, gas it in the background by yourself. But like, nah,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
like
think that'll
it's
work.
mad though,
Yeah,
because do you think these kind of
big up
genres will
Ethan.
come back into into the club? Because obviously you've seen a lot of DJs put in a lot of like garage or whatever or funky house or whatever. Do you
Mm.
think they actually come back into the clubs because a lot of people are now remembering these songs?
What, the garage and funk house?
Yeah, and stuff like that that you wouldn't necessarily hear in a normal club set.
Um, I think the garage is always been in the clubs. Really, that's not gonna go anywhere. I want the funk house to come back. I want
Yeah.
that to be like a thing again, man. When it's like everyone was like cutting shapes or the skanks or everything.
Mm.
I'd want that to come back for sure. I don't think it will come back though, funky house. I think garage will be
You think it's done?
about for sure. Sorry, do I think it's done?
Do you
What,
think it's
funky?
done? Yeah, funky. Yeah.
In a way, yeah. Unfortunately, like it was a good time, but I don't really see a lot of DJs playing it like that. People just
Yeah.
really go for the house, like the heavy house
How do we
and like the
change that
techno.
though? Do we change that, or is that just it's done now? Society's moved on to different things.
I think people, I think if you ease it back in, so if you ease it back in with your sets or you host it or anything like that,
Yeah.
then it will become a thing again. But other than that, no, I don't think it's gonna come back, unfortunately.
So okay, what's your
Personally.
take on black DJs not getting the recognition for playing dancehall and bashment as the same as white DJs, as they get more recognition for doing it?
Mm, that's a tricky one, isn't it? I saw Simo ask this question as well. Big up
Yeah.
Desi Soundboy. Big up Desi Soundboy. I think it's true in a way, but then I was saying that if you know your music and you're passionate about it and you just know your stuff,
Yeah.
then yeah, there's nothing wrong with it in a way. But then it is a thing where some black DJs are maybe being overlooked for that reason.
Mm. It's not about color necessarily, but it's like people stereotype. Everyone stereotypes anyway. So if you went
100.
to Africa or if you went to Caribbean, you'd be stereotyped
Hmm.
that you should know the tunes, like you should know when to play it and what to play, blah blah blah. So
Definitely, yeah.
if the white DJ goes there, they're gonna be stereotyped in a way like, oh, they shouldn't. Why are they even playing? They shouldn't even know what these tracks are. But then they play it, they're like, oh my god, this DJ is sick.
Hmm. Yeah, like depend. It's like what you're saying, where you are in it. So if you go to somewhere like Trinidad, if you
Yeah,
don't know your soca, then
you don't know
they're
your
probably gonna
soca.
call you out
Oh
in
my
anything.
God, they'll cuss you. They'll cuss you, bro. Like if you don't know your soca in those types of countries.
It's the same with Africa. If you don't know your Afro beats,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, who's this next guy or girl? Who's this? Like,
Not
you
even
just
that.
have to
Also
know your
culture in it, because obviously
stuff in a way.
Ghanaian culture is totally different to different areas of Africa. Like I don't know, like Uganda. I don't know. I'm just picking up random countries like here, but you know, it's mad. But I think
Yeah,
it's a discussion point because black people always rate non-black DJs
because they don't
because they
expect it.
don't
Yeah,
expect it. Yeah, of
that's a
course.
true
And like if you
one.
can if a white DJ can shell it properly and know what to play, then of course I'm rating the DJ. But that's also
Yeah,
probably because we stereotype as well, because we think you grew up on, I don't know, the whitest music, or not on bashment, not on dancehall, like, which could be done. I said this again. Unless you just don't like anything that's to do with white DJs.
boy. It's technical, man. It's technical.
It's a
Like
technical
Yardman
thing.
said with like Rodigan. Yeah, with Rodigan.
Like you can
Silk is
say
doing the
Westwood to
thing.
an extent because, like, I mean, he kind of built his name for playing black music in terms of hip hop, R&B, not for dancehall. But when he brings the dancehall into his sets nowadays, obviously more
Yeah,
people rate him for that.
yeah, literally. Like he's known for he's been doing it for so long, innit? Literally.
So I don't like white DJs.
Rah, that's technical, man. Hey,
Zimpo, they did an Afrobeats.
I
They only
say
like
that
his
as in.
music. Yeah.
Mm,
Again, I know white soundboard that will piss on, man. Yeah,
it's true.
definitely. It's
It shouldn't be
it's a big
about the
talking
skin,
point
innit?
though. Like it's the
Mm,
same with Asians though. It's the same with the Asians. Like if there's at a wedding, you'll always see an Asian DJ. You will never see a white DJ playing at an Asian wedding. Like
so yeah, like if I played at an Asian wedding and I played like Bangla or Bollywood, people would be like, "Yo, who's this guy? He's playing that music."
yeah.
But it's the same everywhere else, really. Like most Asian DJs are wedding playlist DJs.
I wouldn't say that, but I think some of them are like obviously if you're the thing is, yeah, there's actually a lot of Asian DJs that know their shit. Like obviously because they're all like IT people and all that stuff. So but that's my culture anyway, bro. I'm half Sri Lankan, so it's fine.
In a yard, man, you call it's rude. It's rude.
But big up my country before, yeah, trust
Man,
me.
like this before, he's sick, yeah.
But like, no, I think there are some good Asian DJs that do see the wedding scene though. So why not enter the clash arena? Yeah, but clashes nowadays aren't the same compared to before. Like clashes are just terrible nowadays.
Have you been to Red Bull Culture Clash?
No, I haven't. That's probably the only thing. But that's probably the only thing that's good. Otherwise, if you're just gonna do a clash, like if me and you clash, you'll be dead. If you get me, like it's not like the clashes from time ago.
Clashing 8 for everyone. Yeah, that's true.
People don't even have dubs. Yeah, trust me.
If you don't have dubs, then it's not. Yeah, it's not really. It's just tune for tune, really. If you don't have dubs, but then it's not the same without dubs, innit? Really, you got to have dubs.
You gotta have a couple. You gotta have a couple. Like, I mean, obviously, people who don't know Silk, then Silk's got like thousands. Like, this guy's got flipping hundreds, man.
Also, S-Dot's got some DJ S-Dot, DJ Yardman. But yeah, Silk is like, man. I think I saw him play a Vibes Cartel dub.
Yeah, he's got every dub. He's got Cranium, Coffee, Vibes Cartel, Adonia, I don't know, like so many.
It's a man. That's much for don't
want war with.
Hey, yo, Yardman, call him out.
Why you call him out? Let me send it to him.
Yeah. I call him out.
Call him out.
Yeah. He's calling him out now on the live, innit? Call him out.
Here we go, 444. All right, I'm sending it to him. We're already starting beef on this. We starting beef.
No,
why you don't want it? You don't want it now. You don't want it.
Nah, he's cool. He's cool. He's cool. 444 sick. He's a sick
Yeah,
DJ.
yeah, yeah. Like trying to use
Black.
like, their own dubs. I think dubs are a big thing. Now it's like, you know what? It's weird because now it's come back during this period. And like I never used to like I've got a couple dubs, but I never used to play it. Like I just never used to play it. Or no, I never really heard DJs play it anyway. So it's it's mad.
Yeah, I'd love to get more dubs. Really, like I'm trying to. It'll be good, but then I like playing Afrobeats the most, and I don't think you're gonna get many Afrobeat like dub plates. Really, it's all about
It's all the
dancehall
dancehall
and like
dub
grime.
plates. Yeah, yeah. I mean, grime. What dub plates in grime though?
Right. Wait,
Which
so
ones? Which
again.
ones?
Yeah. Oh wait, sorry. Say that again.
No, in grime. Like, which artist would you want?
A dub from. A dub from.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, dub from. Yeah.
Wait, is there a delay? Hold on. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, bro.
Alright, yeah, dub plates I'd say probably like Skepta, D Double, Kano Gets,
Yeah, yeah.
even Wiley, new school even like there's a big dude.
Does he trying to start something?
Yeah, man, it's
DJs
beef
made
today.
Oh my god. What do you mean you
I nearly
blacked out?
got a
What's
D
going
Double
on?
Look what you started, Chris, man. Look what you started, man.
I've started a whole clash thing going on, bro.
In the comments, man.
In the comments as well. What's your kind of take on the live? Are you gonna jump on a live set or no?
Yeah, like I need to. I've got a camera and everything. I need to get it set up. Basically, yeah.
Just set it. I want to see a live set.
Yeah, I need to buy either probably a new controller or like
what
new
controller
decks.
you got?
I've only got like an SP2 at home, but then I want to get like a bigger controller or even CDJs, but I know they're pricey in it. But
there's no point getting a bigger controller. Might as well just get CDJs if you're gonna spend the money. There's no point getting like for me. It's like me. Yeah, if I'm on the SX2, it's like me going to the SZ2. There's no point. I might as well just get the CDJs because it's around the same price second hand. Like the SZ2 is like 1.8K or some shit like that.
I don't mind getting either, really, innit? I just have to just do it, innit? And then just jump on the thing, innit? So.
Yeah, but obviously I'm gonna self-promote my live now. So yeah, tonight, Thursday, today, 9 to 11 p.m. Everyone who's watching, come there. I'm doing a live set.
Take over Thursday, bro.
Take over Thursdays, 9 to 11 p.m. I'm there. Yes, Raymond, Denz.
I like Raymond.
Alright, so you and Raymond got competition. Like Raymond's joined at the right time. You got competition, man. Both of you got good mashups. Who's winning that? You could actually clash both of you. You could clash both of you on mashups. You should do it. You should actually do it. Mashup for mashup.
That'll be live, yeah. Raymond's sick, man.
Raymond's
one of the best.
Hook it up. That's a sick one. Mashup for mashup.
I saw the Raymond CB clash though, innit, man? It's the tone play one, innit? 2 Chainz.
Yeah. I can never do a tone play in my life, so that's cool. I'll let them do their thing. I'll let them do that. I'll stick to doing my things.
Alright.
I'm not tuning in for that.
I'm not tuning in for that. I have specific rounds, not just dubs. Huh?
Yeah, but if you do mashups, it's good because see which mashups are better, innit?
Boy, it could be done. It could be done. I'm not cheating.
Oh my god. But bro,
yo.
I gotta go have dinner, man. I'm hungry still.
You got dinner?
I gotta go have dinner because I've got to sort out a playlist for tonight as well. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, bro. But I appreciate you coming on though. Like I know it's taken us, for everyone who doesn't know, it's taken me 6 weeks to do this. 6 flipping weeks, bro. You're telling 6 weeks. 6 weeks, bro. You made me wait 6 weeks for this.
No, man, it's not like that, man. It's not like that.
It is. Every time I ask, yeah, I'll see next week, and then next week passes, and it's like, you forgot.
No, it's not like that, but hey.
But bro, have a good one, yeah? And then we'll touch
Good
base,
one, bro.
bro. We'll go and link up after this,
Yeah,
yeah?
sure.
But yeah,
Soon,
in a bit.
hopefully, innit? Definitely.
But yeah,
In a bit, bro.
definitely, in a bit, bro. See ya.
In a bit, bro.